What's going on, everybody? I am super late. Video was supposed to be out last night. I just be working, so I be doing my business. I come home, it's super late, and this morning I just wanted to be sitting in front of a computer so I can look at all the information and not just try to go off the top of the dome. Clash of the Castle 2024 was a decent pay-per-view. Two questionable finishes that I will be talking about. Outside of that, decent pay-per-view. We're going to go over every matchup and what I thought, like I said, was a decent pay-per-view at best. You know what I'm saying? I can say, I get, as of right now, Triple H has a passing grade. He ain't done everything right. Because, like I said, and I know Seth Rollins is back. I'm going to get on that when I can. Matter of fact, I'll save that for Monday Night Raw. I'll be watching Raw after it's done because I know he's back, and I give my whole take on him being back early as heck. I don't know. I give my take on that, but let's go ahead and go over this, and then I want to talk about Collision. So we kicked the show off with the I Quit match between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. Decent matchup. My problem is, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the crowd out here in Scotland, listen, the European folk over there, they destroy us. They make crazy noises. They sing songs. They just be singing throughout the whole match. You can't focus on the matchup because these fools are hijacking the show. And for a good cause. It ain't like they're hijacking the show because they're bored. They're hijacking the show because they just trying to have some fun. And they trying to be invested in the doggone show, which lets you know if they're invested in what's going on in that ring, that means you're winning. My problem is this is a very watered down I Quit match. Yes, they both bled. Cody was bleeding. AJ Styles was bleeding. But it's not the I Quit matches of old. Not the I Quit matches I grew up watching. I understand this is the PG, whatever they want to call it, the Triple H era or whatever. But it just felt like a watered down matchup. Basically, they beating each other up with chairs. Basically, getting the referee to ask them how they're going to quit. Cody won basically by picking up the steel stairs. He's going to run it in, and AJ Styles quit. That was pretty much the whole match. And throughout the whole time, the fans were just singing. They were singing Cody, 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 AJ, AJ, AJ. And that was pretty much the matchup. This match, the Women's Tag Team Championship. Now, I forgot that Unholy Union, a.k.a. Alba Fire and Issa Dawn, is from Scotland. If I was thinking, I would have picked them to win. And ladies and gentlemen, Jade Cargill and Bianca had the championships for quote-unquote 42 days. If you understand quote-unquote numerology and numbers, 42 equals Negro. Listen, somebody had pointed that mess out. I was like, wow. And I can't help but see it. They've had the championships for quote-unquote 42 days. And ladies and gentlemen, they've done nothing with them. Now, with these two actually winning, and first of all, Shayna Baszler actually had the match won twice. Shayna Baszler basically had Jade Cargill doing one of these numbers. That's a tap. Look what I'm doing. That's a tap. That's a tap. She tapping out. So, I don't know what that is, but she somehow... Then she had choked her out. She was gone. And my referee dude was basically ready to say that Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks is about to be your new women's tag team champs. It did not happen. Unholy Union came out of nowhere. They got rid of Jade. They got rid of Bianca. And they did the movesets on them. 1, 2, 3. They are crowned new tag team women's championships. Now, it's a good moment for them because they won at the crib. Great. The match itself, it was a lot. It was... Okay, so people is hating on Jade. They talking about Jade ain't got it no more and this and all this stuff. I said, first of all, man, look. They said that the ropes were not screwed in right. That's why people was getting hurt. That's why Damian Priest got hurt. That's why Jade got botched. She botched because that the turnbuckles and the ropes was not set right. So I understand Jade still needs a lot of work. I get it. That's why H has Bianca with Jade. I'm not finna be on here hating on the woman because that's the status quo. That's what cats love to do. They love to hate on the black folk. That's the name of the game. However, Jade definitely needs to go back into the drawing board. And I do like the fact that Bianca actually grabbed onto her and cheered her up because a lot of people were just hating on her and trying to embarrass her and all this crazy crap. But again, they did nothing with the tag team championships, and I knew they weren't going to do nothing because Triple H has absolutely no idea how to book them. Now, he has Unholy Union as the new Women's Tag Team Championships. I'm going to see, can Triple H book them right? Because if we come back here and they do absolutely nothing with them with the Tag Team Championships, that just goes to show you Triple H has absolutely no idea what he's doing with the ladies. None whatsoever. So I was happy for the girls. I'm glad they won. Yes, they from the crib. Somebody from the crib had to win. Somebody. So I'm good. I'm actually happy that they actually won. So people won't come over here and say I'm mad that they lost, that Jade and Bianca lost. No, I'm glad they lost because they wasn't doing anything with the championships. They weren't doing nothing with them. Triple H threw them on them because of quote-unquote pandering, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't understand what the E has always been known to do, they've been always known to pander. That's what they do. Pander, pander, pander. It's never genuine with them. I wish it was genuine. It's never genuine. Do not allow a certain circus clown from New York to tell you that things that the E do is genuine. It's not. Or any other podcast or whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I called that fool out. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't need to name no names. But I'm telling you, it ain't genuine. Yes, Jade and Bianca are together. Why? Because it's setting up Jade and Bianca at WrestleMania. You know it's going down. But the name of the game is get us to care about them as a tag team. Triple H has failed miserably. Now he has Unholy Union as the new tag team, women's tag team champs. Get us to care. That's all I ask. If I'm not caring about what they doing, what are we doing? This matchup. Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, IC Championship. Otis, Maxine Dupree, huge storyline. The wrong guy won. Chad Gable has lost 15 million IC title matches. And I'm sitting up asking myself, when is this circus clown going to get crowned? This was the perfect time to crown him. Triple H did not crown him because he wants to quote-unquote do the storyline between Chad and Otis with Maxine in the middle and all this crazy crap. You got Sami Zayn over here running into folk, Maxine on one foot, basically about to cheat. But she realized, no, I'm not finna cheat for you, Chad Gable, and all this crazy stuff, and it didn't work. Chad Gable lost again thanks to Otis and Maxine. I'm like this. He need to go get them two brothers. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, forgive me. I forgot those young men. You know the young man who just came with the young girl that be wearing the chain around her neck. Once he gets with them, they will be the ones who to dethrone Miz and R-Truth. Them brothers. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't think of their names right now. I think their last name starts with a C. Like I said, forgive me. I should know. They are going to officially join with Chad Gable. And then I don't know if somebody's going to have to beat Sami Zayn for that to happen. But as long as Sami Zayn is IC champ, I don't think Chad Gable can go up for the championship. But the wrong guy won. Was it a decent match? Yes, it was a decent match. Ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you the bold-faced truth. Once again, my man Sami Zayn has the championship, and I don't give a crap about his reign. Triple H is supposed to get me to care about Sami Zayn as a champion. And this is the second time he has failed miserably. He's failed when him and Kevin Owens won at WrestleMania. Yeah, they got the moment. But I told everybody that title reign was going to be crap. Ladies and gentlemen, Sami Zayn's IC title reign so far has been a joke. Chad Gable should have won. This should have been the start of the Chad Gable era as IC champ. This should have been Christ's crowning moment. But Triple H failed again. He failed. And I'm sitting up and saying, like, bro, come on, man. Like, this was the perfect opportunity. Go ahead and do it. You just crowned Unholy Union, which was fantastic. Go ahead and crown Chad Gable as your new IC champ. No, we got the Otis and Chad Gable storyline, which is going on right now on Monday Night Raw as we speak. And no IC title was involved. Why the heck should I give a crap? Then this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, now I've seen mixed reviews on this matchup. The crowd, yes, Piper Niven is from the backyard. When Bayley came out, Bayley came out the crickets, ladies and gentlemen. And she was getting booed. So the roles have reversed. Piper Niven is the heel, but she was getting the face reaction because that's her backyard. Bayley was getting crickets until the match started. Once the match started, they started singing the famous song, "Hey Bayley, I wanna know, be my girl." I don't know why everybody sings that towards her, but that is their thing. They love it. This is my personal opinion. You can take it and say I'm tripping. I may have think this was probably Piper Niven's best match I've seen. People were saying that her and Bayley didn't have no chemistry. Y'all was looking at something completely different. From what I saw, Piper Niven was putting in that work, and Bayley had to work. Even with Chelsea Green, which was, listen, this girl got kicked out, talking about Bayley, she's trying to break her hand. So she leaves. Then she comes back out with the same exact outfit on, but with a clown mask on, thinking that the referee wasn't going to tell that was her. I was like, girl, at least put on a different outfit or something, or have your body in a bodysuit or something. This girl just comes out with a mask on with the same short outfit and shoes and socks and little skirt she had on. Just with a, I'm like, you think this fool is stupid or something? You think my referee dude is stupid? Like, come on. It was dumb. It was stupid. So, with all that crap going on, Piper Niven, she tried, but Bayley got the one. She got the 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, I actually, watching the matchup and knowing that Piper Niven is at the crib, I kind of wanted her to win. I kind of wanted to say, you know what, pull the upset. Have Piper Niven pull the shocking victory. Bayley don't need it no more, but I know why. Because it's the same exact thing. Triple H didn't want Bayley to quote-unquote be a transitional champion, but I'm telling you, I actually wouldn't have gave a crap. This is the only time where I wouldn't have cared if Bayley was a transitional champion. In other words, she beats Piper Niven beats her so she can get her moment, but then Bayley turned back around because Bayley get a rematch and then she get it right back. This would be the only time I would actually tolerate a hot potato championship, because we all know Nia Jax, I personally believe, is going to beat Bayley at SummerSlam. I think we get 2 crowning champions at SummerSlam. I believe Damian Priest is losing to Gunther, and Bayley is going to lose to Nia Jax. But I think Piper Niven should have won over. This could have been a crowning moment for her. It already her sisters, Isadon and Alba Fire won earlier, because later on they showed her sitting there looking disappointed. Then the girls came and they sat down and cheered her up, and I kind of felt bad for her. I was like, man, I say this could have been a perfect opportunity for Triple H to pull this. What's the terminology that the cats say in pro wrestling? Pull an audible. I actually wouldn't have mind an audible happening right here. I absolutely wouldn't. But because we didn't do it, now Bayley is moving on, and again, it's gonna probably be Nia Jax going to Nia Jax going to SummerSlam. The main event: Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. One more time, Drew comes out to the Scottish marching band where they was playing that Scottish song. I don't even know the name of that song. I think it's an anthem. It's the Scottish anthem, because that song has been played so much and it represents Scotland. It does. I've heard that song multiple times. If you hear it, I don't know the name of it. If I got any Scottish people that's subscribed to me, tell me what that anthem is that Drew came out to with the marching the Scottish marching band. Let me know. This was a decent match, like I say, man. But again, them bad ropes. Damian Priest tried to be a spot monkey, and he got his ankle caught in the ropes. And Drew kind of had to. It was like it caught Drew off guard, so Drew kind of had to make sure he was okay and everything and all this stuff. So as things are going on and everything, Drew got a Claymore kick. Damian Priest got his moves in, and Drew does a Claymore kick again. And he's getting ready to win, but the problem is my referee dude got knocked out. You know the script. When the ref gets knocked out, the fans start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 10, right? This circus clown comes in with a referee shirt, and everybody and their grandma knew who the circus clown was. It's none other than Chicago's own Phillip Brooks, a.k.a. CM Punk. He comes in, acts like he's finna pin. Drew McIntyre absolutely knows who it is, and he gets screwed again. He low blows him, kicks him in the nuts, and Damian Priest does his move, and then my other referee dude hops in there. 1, 2, 3. The fans were mad. You seen people online say, screw WWE, I'm finished with this company. Everybody's upset. They say this is a terrible booking decision, and I'm here to tell you, no, it was not. Because if you would have been cool with Drew being a freaking transitional champion, you a circus clown through and through. Now, people going to say I sound like a hypocrite because I said I wouldn't mind Bayley being a transitional champion. Why? Truth be told, Bayley has had a solid run. It is not the best, but I wouldn't have mind because Piper Niven could have got her moment. Drew has had multiple moments. It ain't like, oh, Drew goes home and look. I'm like, y'all knew this fool was going home to lose. The bigger picture is him and CM Punk. Triple H got that correct. That was an excellent booking decision. Guess what? CM Punk is getting ready to play. So it's kind of like a double turn, if you want to say so. Drew is the heel. Drew is the face again, and CM Punk is the heel. Because them fans were livid. They were upset. They were mad. I said, well, ladies and gentlemen, pro wrestling is always about the to be continued factor, including B-level pay-per-views. This is what it's all about. And H, I got to give him props. This is why I stopped at a 7. I could have stayed at a 6, but I thought because of what we got and how that finished, I said, you know what? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give Triple H a 7. He got a 7 out of 10. Solid pay-per-view, decent. Monday Night Raw, from what I'm told, has been solid. I will be watching later on. Now let's go ahead and talk about Collision, because I did watch Collision. So give me a second so I go find it right quick. And we got an unfortunate injury that took place in Collision, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the Collision? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. All right, here we go. All right, so 1 year anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. 1 year anniversary. This show been on TV for a whole year. Don't seem like it. It really don't seem like it at all. But we get it, and they was in Youngton, Ohio, which was a solid crowd. They was making noise for the majority of the show. Kicked the show off with Blackpool Combat Club going against TMDK. I know them from New Japan, which they the New Japan Tag Team Champions. Leo Rush and Rocky Romero. Now, everybody and their grandma knew that the Blackpool Combat Club was going to win this match. So they didn't want to quote-unquote disrespect TMDK. So Leo Rush was in the match to get pinned. That's basically what he was there for. And that's exactly what happened. So we get a no DQ hardcore match because the feud calls for it. Deonna Purrazzo, Thunder Rosa, these girls are beating the snot out of each other. They were tearing each other up, beating the brakes off each other, doing what they had to do. And Deonna Purrazzo got the victory. So as right now, the series is 2-1. So there's a possibility that we may get one more matchup. The main event, which was the Bang Bang Gang versus House of Black, and then we got Christian Cage's Father of the Day special, whatever, and we got another qualification match for the TNT Championship. Ladder matches get ready to happen at Forbidden Door. So, now listen, yes, was this a random match? Of course. Tony Khan, this circus clown you see, he is the king of the random matches. That's all he know. He look at the sheet of paper, he see, oh, I gotta put this class together. Tony Khan needs to understand, yes, you can do that, but the problem is you need to figure out a way. How do I get said wrestlers to start going at? I don't just want to throw random matches together that don't lead to nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can see random matches are really only for people who are jobbers. If you are squash matches are the random matches. That's what a squash match is designed for. It's designed to you're building somebody up. And this jobber that's going in there, they're just doing their job. That's when you can do random matches. That's when random matches are appropriate. If you just having random matches throughout your show that don't lead to nothing, heck, like you've heard this multiple times through many of the podcasts, you can go to your local nearest bingo hall to watch a random match. There's no story. Just watch some cats go out there and wrestle, clap your hands after the decent matchup, and there it is. No story, no nothing. So, Christian Cage, before the show, he cut a promo about what he was going to do, why today was a special day, and he had an announcement, what he planned on talking about. And like I said, this is the 1 year anniversary. He said he put this show on the map. He got crowned the TNT champion on the very first show, which is fact. That's exactly what happened. So then we got Tony Schiavone talking with the Acclaim, and the Acclaim basically said we're going to have an eliminator match, which is one of the dumbest decisions. I hate eliminator matches, and unfortunately, that's what the main event was. Tony Khan didn't call it an eliminator match. He was slick. He was slick with it. So I thought the tag team titles were on the line on Collision. No, that was a circus eliminator match. Tony Khan is I don't get him. I don't like that stupid booking. I don't need to see the match. You got to figure out a way how to get these cats to go at it before the freaking matchup at the pay-per-view. But that's exactly what he's doing. So the Claim came out there. They started talking garbage about the Elite and talking about how Anthony Bowens wasn't paying no garbage fine and all this stuff. and the Elite are nothing but such and such, and they cuss them and all this crazy crap, and they say they're going to beat them in the Eliminator match, then they're going to beat them at Forbidden Door, which we know that's not going to happen. So I'm assuming they're going to win on Dynamite, which they'll get their shot at Forbidden Door, and then you know what's going to happen. They're going to lose at Forbidden Door. It's the same old, same old. I hate that booking. It's lazy booking. It goes absolutely nowhere. That's Tony Khan booking one-on-one. You got other clowns there. I don't know. Yeah, you love tournament matches. I don't know. How about you just have a number one contendership match? There is no need to be constant. All these wrestlers Tony Khan and them got. You telling me that you got to keep having eliminator matches? You can't just have a wrestler who's, because y'all talk about this stupid ranking system so much. You take somebody from the ranking system, use them, and then say, okay, if you beat them, you become the number one contender for the tag team championship. No, I got to pin the champion, and then that's how I get a shot. That's lazy booking. And guess what? That kills the reign of the champion. That's why I'm never going to be a fan of that type. I don't like that. It's stupid booking. It's like you killing the reign of the champion because you having them get pinned in a non-title match. I told you. People was thinking that I was only getting on Shawn Michaels and them and Triple H because they kept doing Carmelo Hayes and what's my boy? Trick Williams wrong. By doing the same old stupid booking by having a champion get pinned. I say this for every pro wrestling company or wrestler, period, that's a champion. I don't want to see Cody getting pinned in non-title matches. I don't want to see Logan Paul getting pinned in non-title matches. I don't want to see Bayley getting pinned in non-title matches. I don't want to see Mercedes getting pinned in non-title matches. I don't want to see Tony Storm getting pinned in non-title matches. Do you get my drift? Eliminator matches with champions are dumb. They're stupid. There is no booking, nothing that says that's a great booking decision. It's not. It's stupid. It's idiotic. It's dumb. So they talking crap. The Elite come out there. They start running their mouth. They start trying to beat the snot out of the folk and all this stuff, and Ray run them off and all this stuff. And Okada come out calling everybody a B and all this crazy crap. And Jack Perry just sitting up there like, yeah, you know, and yeah. I'm like, you know the script. So with that foolishness going on, because they said they was going to give Anthony Bowens a $10,000 fine for the foolishness they were saying, here comes unofficial GM Christopher Daniels saying that fine has been ripped up and all of this crap. And whatever. So as of right now, you can say that he is the unofficial GM. Christopher Daniels is the unofficial GM because every time with some foolishness, oh, my bad, Brandon Cutler, that's who came out. Brandon Cutler, old silly behind, came out as the mouthpiece of the Elite, looking like a straight up joke. I'm like, man, they still using the circus clown. I'm like, man, it is what it is on that. So we get to... Yeah, the matchup between Deonna and Thunder. It was decent ladies match. Deonna is up 2-1. So I don't know if I guess we're gonna get one more. I don't know. This matchup right here, I was upset. Tony Khan got me very upset on this. My man Dalton Castle, aka Ozzy Osbourne meets Prince, went against Bane. Hichi Cero, whatever name. Now somehow, someway, this dude is hanging out with Gates Agnew. You can't tell me exactly how that happened. You can't give us an explanation as to why they linked up. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Ring of Honor. But Tony Khan, some of us don't bother with Ring of Honor. I told you need to kill Ring of Honor right now. You need to just go ahead and have the clowns that's on Ring of Honor be full-time wrestlers on AEW. Just break them up. Just have your fools on Dynamite and Rampage. Then have the other half on Collision and do it like that. You're going to have to. You're really going to have to, because this what takes away. You're trying to book a dead show that ain't nobody watching. And then you're trying to book a show that so many people feel like they're ready to give up on. I'm like, no, bro. Just kill it. I'm telling y'all right now, one of the major reasons why they have not got media's right, they've close to one, but they haven't really signed, is because Tony Khan is desperately trying to get Ring of Honor to be added on. That's the holdup, ladies and gentlemen. The holdup is Ring of Honor. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of people was wondering how come they haven't got the deal yet. They got the deal. The problem is, I think TNT and Warner and all them, they probably telling Tony Khan, like, bro, I know you want way more than what we can give you. The problem is, we don't want Ring of Honor. we're trying to tell you. And again, Tony Khan, he can sit up here and say that Warner Brothers is happy and bro, the Ring of Honor stuff is what's killing the product, and not just that, it's your type of booking. Like I said, bro, you got to get some help. This idiotic book decision was stupid. So Dalton Castle got some new clowns as the boys because the original boys are gone. This was actually a very good matchup, and I'm sitting up here saying there's absolutely no way that my man Dalton Castle is getting ready to lose again. Guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? He lost the Bang. Yeah, I'm calling him Bang from now on because that's who he looked like. All he just needed was the doggone pipe things and them chemical wires at his back. It was Bang. I'm like, how the heck you have that Dalton Castle lose to this man? For what? I'm like, you want to build Dalton Castle. You don't want to have him keep looking like a dang joke. So Gates of Agony and this dude was beating the snot out of him, and then here come DG. DG come in and run these clowns off. So I guess DG is finna be with them, and it was OC. So it was DG and OC coming out to that man rescue. So that's telling me all I need to know. You know, more than likely it's going to be a 6-man tag team match somewhere down the line for, whenever or whatever. But Dalton Castle had no business losing this match. This may have been one of the worst parts of the whole show, and it was a very good matchup. The problem is, why the clown you had this man lose? I ain't like that at all. It was stupid. So Christian Cage comes out. Shayna Wayne come out. They booing. She said, "What are you doing being disrespectful to a mother like me? And why are you being disrespectful to the father of the year, Christian Cage?" And I was just bull jiving, saying whatever. So he going in. He talked about how Nick Wayne is the best, and the best thing happened to him when his real father passed away, so he could become his father. So he gave him a card, and he said, "Great." So there was a picture behind him, and I guess Killswitch, aka Luchasaurus, had drew it up, and whoever did it looked exactly like him. So they did a great job, but Christian played it as if it really was nothing. So they're basically going back to Luchasaurus basically being an outcast. It's getting ready to just be Mama Wayne, Nick Wayne, and Christian, and Lucha's getting ready to get the boot. You know it's coming. Everybody, grandma knows it's coming. And the disrespect that this man keeps doing, he just keeps disrespecting him, and he keeps talking about how he should be the AEW champion right now because his shoulder was not pinned to the ground and all this crap. Just bull jiving. You know what Christian do. Just bull jive, bull jive, bull jive. So with all that stuff, he getting into that man's face, and that man was ready to walk off and all this stuff, and he told him to get his butt back in his ring and all this crap. So let's see. He then said that he was Tony Khan's father and all this mess, and he said that he's going to make sure that whoever is in that ladder match, he's going to get into it, and he's also going to make sure that the Trios Championships is not going to be on nobody else but him, Killswitch, and Nick Wayne. So he calling all kind of crazy shots right now. That's basically what he's doing. He trying to be the boss right now. That's what he's doing. So decent. This matchup, Dante, Lee Moriarty, to get into the ladder match. Everybody in grandma knew because all the other heels was into it. It wasn't no baby face. And Lee Moriarty, man, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, man. Lee Moriarty has been a failed project. Him, Shane Taylor, just basically, I'm calling for what it is. Outside of Strickland, outside of Swerve, all the fully melanated cats have looked like a joke. Just call it for what it is. All the fully melanated folk. Tony Khan don't have a clue what to do. He don't know what to do with Shane. He don't know what to do with Lee. He don't know what to do with Scorpion Sky, who keep getting hurt. He dang sure don't know what to do with Keith Lee. All the fully look, and Mark Henry just walked out the door. So let that sink in. But I already knew. I said Dante Martin got this on lock. He got it on lock. Now backstage before the matchup, backstage, they was talking about him getting into the matchup, and then his brother Darius was talking, and then Action Andrade started talking, and then Leo walked up. Now, they had some history, and Leo Rush's character he's a tweener, because a lot of times Leo Rush, he could play both roles. He could be a heel, he could be a babyface, so you really can't trust him. You don't know what side he's going to be on. So he tried to shake Darius' hand and everything, but Darius just looked at him like he was joking and everything. And so then when he walked off, he's like, y'all gonna have to trust me, right? You know, and they like, whatever. And then Action tried to say, what's up, Leo? You know, he didn't even acknowledge him or nothing like that. So doing it after this matchup, at the Dante one, Shane Taylor and Lee just came out there and beat the snot. I mean, they tore them up. They beat the bricks off of them. And then that's when Leo Rush came out of nowhere to quote unquote save the day. And so afterwards, they were standing in the ring just looking at each other. So that tells me that since as of right now, Leo Rush doesn't have anything going forward at Forbidden Door, Leo Rush gonna get into that ladder match. I don't know how he gonna get into it, but he's getting into it. And there's a possibility that Shane Taylor may mess around and get into it as well. So, but Dante has this spot. He's locked in. So as right now, it's only 2 more spots to get added. And I think Leo Rush is one, and Shane Taylor may possibly be the other. I don't know, but that's just me right now. This matchup. Oh, yeah, that's right. Anthony Gogo. That was the other cat that came out there. They ain't doing nothing with him either. Kyle O'Reilly, Anthony Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but I respect the mess out of Kyle O'Reilly. But Tony Khan is still trying to make Kyle O'Reilly happen as a singles. Kyle O'Reilly shines best as a tag team person. I'm sorry. I tried. I genuinely tried. But I just don't see anything in him in the singles. I don't. I really don't. Roderick Strong, he can pull it off. Kyle O'Reilly, I don't know, man. And speaking of Roderick, he was on commentary the whole time. So it's going to be an 8-man tag team match on Dynamite. Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be in it because the matchup between him and OC has been booked. Zack Sabre Jr., he better win. OC does not need to win. I'm sorry. OC is one of those dudes that should not be on TV every week. And the more he on TV, outside of the old school theme song that he got back, that he stole from PlayStation Home, shout out to my boy Ariel, he know what I'm talking about. Outside of that, the cool theme song, OC should not be chilling nowhere on TV. That fool should be chilling off television. Same thing for that garbage learning tree crap. I don't need to see that at all. Colorado beat the brakes off of Anthony Henry, and that was that. So then we get to the main event. Now, I was looking for this, ladies and gentlemen. If it wasn't for this matchup, you wouldn't even be getting a collision review. The only reason I cared because I wanted to see these 6 get it on. And for the majority of this, it was a very good matchup. The unfortunate part, Rhea Ripley's fiance, a.k.a. Buddy Matthews, a.k.a. Buddy Murphy, messed his knee up. He tried to do some crazy move by jumping on I think it was Juice. He jumped on Juice. He jumped on Juice Robinson's he jumped on his head and it slammed his knees in, and he messed something up. So he's out. And what they decided to do was, without him, they lost the match. The Bang Bang Gang, aka Bullet Club, go. And speaking of which, what's going on with Jay? Because Jay White been off the TV. He been off TV. You know what I'm saying? He been out. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But the Bang Bang Gang lost. Therefore, the House of Black, quote unquote, is the number 1 contender. Again, Tony Khan didn't say eliminated match because he knew if he said eliminated match, everybody named Grandma knew House of Black was going to win. Tony Khan is not slick, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, I do not like when champions lose in non-title matches. However, this was a very good matchup. I wanted to see the match because I thought the titles were on the line. But see, Tony Khan was slick. He did say eliminator match. See, TK think he's slick. He's not slick. You ain't slick, Tony Khan. You're not slick. This was a great match until the injury. Because when it became a 2-on-3, it was like, okay, Bang Bang Gang got this on lock. No, they did not. Brody King and Malachi Black just basically went to work. And Austin, Colton, and Juice, they tried. Juice was acting the dang fool, clowning. But it didn't work. It did not work. They lost. House of Black, as of right now, are a 2-man team as the number 1 contenders. And, oh yeah, by the way, they won because Pac came out of nowhere and basically took out Colton, Austin, and Juice. So that's how they won. So I don't know what this means. I don't know if Pac is going to join House of Black. I don't know if that's the way, because after the match, Christian called them out. And the Patriarch, they were standing there. They said, hey, congratulations on being the number one contenders. The problem is you guys are a trios anymore. And they said, what you talking about? And they showed Buddy Matthews basically Concerto. That's basically what happened. He was Concerto. They laid him out. Basically, this is basically write him off TV. Because we don't know the severity of his injury. We don't know, but he's going to be off TV for a little bit. So I don't know if this means that we're going to throw Pac with them. I don't know. I have no clue. But as right now, it's just Brody King and Malachi. That's it. So that was Collision, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, we had to be continued factor, which was good. It was decent. But again, less of the random matches. Dalton Castle don't need to be losing no more. Like I said, man, it's again what I would do. The Trios Championships, the TNT Championship, the AEW Women's Championship would be my main 3 championships. Oh, and the Triple Crown Championship, which is right now being held by Okada. Those will be my 4 titles that will lead Collision. And Dynamite, the AEW World Championship, the TBS Championship, the AEW Tag Team Championships, the International Championship, and the FTW title will be my main 5 on Dynamite and Rampage. That's what I would do. So I can mainly, now you can have an opportunity to distinguish all your championships because they're not being clustered on both shows. That's what I need right now for this company. If you want to get more views, if you want people to be pulling up to your show, you got to distinguish the championships. Oh, yeah. And they show, Moxley gave a promo, talk about what he getting ready to do to Nato. Ladies and gentlemen, I want Nato to beat the snot out of this man. I want Nato to beat the brakes off of him. I pray to God, Nato, listen, I'm sorry to my Moxley heads that I know y'all is watching, but it's time. He ain't doing nothing with the IWPG World Championship. He ain't doing nothing with it. Get that thing to Nato. He even said it. He said, I'm going to end Nato's, but Nato's career is over. That's a dead giveaway. If Nato don't win this championship at freaking Forbidden Door, what the clown are we doing? What are we doing, man? Ladies and gentlemen, that's the whole review. That's my take on Clash of the Castle, 7 out of 10, decent pay-per-view. And then Collision, 1-year anniversary, decent show. There was some stupid things on there, some stupid stuff, an unfortunate injury, because that's Tony Khan and company. Unfortunate injuries when he did that move where he jumped on his neck, on his shoulders with his knees and came down. He buckled something. That's it. Hit the comment section up. Let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I will talk to y'all cats later. Holla at your boy.